I was around 4 or 5 years old when my parents had just separated. My mom was living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and although I had my own room, I preferred to sleep in her bed whenever I stayed with her. Our 2 bedrooms were at the end of a hallway, directly across from each other. Our apartment was on the ground floor, and I recall it being the middle of summer. My mom had a window open in her room, which was right behind the bed, above the headboard. One night, I woke up in the middle of the night and sat up, noticing that our cat was sitting in the doorframe of my mom's room. This was unusual because our cat usually slept in bed with us. As I watched, he walked into my bedroom and meowed. I turned to face my mom to wake her up. In the 3 or 4 seconds it took for her to wake up and ask me what was wrong, we both looked back up at the doorframe, and there was a man standing by my open door, making his way out of my bedroom. I still don't know how she managed to react so quickly, but my mother picked me up and literally threw me out of the screen window. We were on the ground floor, and it was maybe a 3-foot drop to the grass. She quickly followed, and we began screaming for help, prompting someone to call 911. The police arrived but didn't find any signs of forced entry, only that our front door was unlocked, leading them to believe the man must have exited that way. What made it stranger was that my mom swore she had locked the door that night with the deadbolt and chain lock. About a week later, while cleaning the kitchen, she opened our water heater closet and found a notebook with names and drawings, along with a pair of gloves and some gum wrappers. The police were called again, but all they could do was speculate that the man had been in our house and hid until we were asleep. Just to clarify, our apartment was on the ground level, so my mother didn't hurl me into potential paralysis. It was just a 3-foot drop to the grass. But to this day, we can't help but wonder if that intruder ever returned, leaving us with the unsettling suspicion that my mother might have known him, an eerie secret hidden behind a facade of terror.